Have you ever paused to comprehend the significance of asset security in our increasingly digitalized society? It's a topic that not only demands but truly deserves our full attention. Asset security is the bulwark that safeguards our digital properties. From personal information stored in our smartphones to critical corporate data saved in cloud servers, it ensures their integrity against cyber threats. Welcome to a granular exploration of the advancements in the sphere of asset security as stipulated by the Certified Information Systems Security Professionals, or CISSP's guidelines. The CISSP's asset security domain plays an instrumental role in this landscape. It designs and implements robust security structures to protect digital assets and establishes parameters for data privacy, ensuring that our digital footprints remain safe and secure. This domain has been continually refining its strategies to keep pace with the dynamic and evolving world of cyber threats. The first pivotal enhancement focuses on the reimagining of information and asset classification. The novel methodology is meticulously detailed, offering a multifaceted approach to asset categorization. This approach doesn't just consider broad categories, it dives into specifics, examining each asset under microscopic lens of sensitivity, criticality, and legal requirements. Sensitivity is the first parameter in this tri-fold classification. It involves determining the level of confidentiality of an asset. The degree to which the information is protected from unauthorized access, modification or destruction is gauged. With the higher the sensitivity, the greater the protection required. The second parameter, criticality, refers to the level of importance of the asset to the organization. Assets are assessed based on their contribution to the organization's function and objectives. Those deemed critical are prioritized for protection to ensure business continuity. Lastly, legal requirements come into play, encompassing both statutory and regulatory obligations. This involves understanding the legal environment of the asset, including legal constraints and obligations towards data protection and privacy. This comprehensive classification process is meticulously designed to facilitate more effective risk management. It doesn't just provide a tool for classification, it gives a robust platform for enhancing security strategy development. With a more precise classification, organizations can manage risk more effectively, creating a stronger, more resilient security strategy. Next, we delve deeper into privacy considerations. As we live in a data-driven era, the imperative to guard privacy has surged to the forefront. The CISSP asset security domain has been updated to house an all-encompassing privacy framework. This framework is meticulously designed to comply with privacy laws across the globe, ensuring your security strategies are not just effective but also compliant with international legal standards. Such protection of privacy becomes paramount in today's epoch of information, where data breaches can lead to disastrous consequences. Hence, the enhanced framework is engineered not merely to protect data privacy, but also to help maintain adherence to legal mandates. Intricately designed, this framework includes mechanisms to protect personal data, thereby preventing any unauthorized access or data breaches. Exemplifying robustness and regulatory compliance, the newly updated CISSP asset security domain now houses an even more vigorous privacy framework. This framework aligns closely with international privacy laws and regulations, ensuring that your security strategies are both effective and law-abiding. It's intricately constructed to assist organizations in navigating the complex landscape of privacy laws, thereby contributing to robust privacy management and data protection. Delving deeper, we find ourselves exploring the labyrinth of secure data management. To tackle this behemoth, a series of innovative enhancements have been integrated. These enhancements aren't merely upgrades, but rather they introduce trailblazing data management techniques engineered to fortify security. One such technique is data masking, a method that cleverly conceals original data beneath altered content. Think of it as a magician's trick, where the original data is the rabbit that disappears into the hat, replaced by a dove of modified audience sees. This illusion keeps the true data safe from prying eyes. Next, we have data de-identification. This technique is a vital protective measure that acts as a shield, preventing sensitive data from being linked to certain individuals. It's like removing a name tag from a uniform, leaving the wearer anonymous and untraceable. The data, but the link connecting it to a specific person is severed, safeguarding their privacy. Lastly, we have data anonymization, the most extreme of the three. This method strips away all identifiable data, leaving nothing that can be traced back to an individual. It's akin to wiping the fingerprints off a glass. The glass exists, but who held it remains a mystery. These techniques, when combined, form a formidable defense, ensuring the confidentiality of critical information remains intact, even when the data is subjected to testing or analysis. Going deeper into data retention policies, they encompass the newly expanded domain that includes clear and comprehensive guidelines on data retention, destruction, and archiving. Now, what do they really entail? These guidelines are far from typical. They are a meticulously crafted blueprint aimed at protecting vital information. The guidelines lay out procedures for data retention, specifying how long particular types of data should be kept. For instance, certain types of data might need to be stored for a set number of years due to regulatory requirements. Next, we come to data destruction. This part of the policy outlines how data should be properly disposed of once it is no longer required. For example, some data may need to be permanently deleted to ensure it cannot be retrieved, while other types of data may need to be destroyed through physical means, like shredding hard copies. Then, there's the aspect of data archiving. Guidelines regarding archiving determine what data should go into long-term storage. This can be based on factors such as the nature of the data, its age, and its relevance. Some data may need to maintain a historical record, while other data may be archived for compliance with legal requirements. These guidelines are not about mere storage or destruction of data. They are designed to ensure the right handling throughout the data's life cycle. The beauty of these policies is their ability to offer a secure sanctuary for data, where it is safely stored for the necessary duration. And when the time comes, these guidelines stipulate the correct way of eliminating data once it becomes obsolete. This painstaking attention to detail and reverence for data integrity create a secure and efficient life cycle for all data. In essence, these guidelines bolster secure storage and proper destruction so that data is kept safe throughout its life cycle, right from creation to disposal. And that's how these guidelines work towards ensuring that data is stored securely for as long as it's needed, and properly destroyed when it's not. So, as we approach the conclusion, let's delve deeper into the crux of these latest revisions in the CISSP's asset security domain. What has been brought forth includes an enhanced asset classification framework, a robust privacy system, refined data management methodologies, and exhaustive data retention rules. The enhanced classification framework offers a more comprehensive way of categorizing assets, providing a precise understanding of what the assets are and how they can be utilized effectively. The robust privacy system promises to protect personal and sensitive data more securely, thereby boosting the confidence of stakeholders in the system's integrity. The refined data management methodologies introduced are capable of simplifying the task of handling vast amounts of data, aiding in risk reduction, and enhancing the overall efficiency of data management. The methods presented can help in decluttering information, streamlining processes, and ensuring that the right data is available at the right time. The exhaustive data retention rules addresses the critical aspect of data storage and disposal. These updated guidelines provide clear directives ensuring that organizations are able to mitigate risks, avoid penalties, and maintain legal and regulatory compliance. These updates are profoundly critical because they arm information security experts with the necessary tools to handle their digital assets proficiently, safeguard privacy, and assure legal compliance. The importance of the asset security domain within the CISSP that focuses on the identification and management of data and assets cannot be overstated. The latest updates are a testament to this, showcasing the commitment to addressing the evolving challenges of the digital landscape head-on. Remember, the digital world is evolving at a rapid pace, with emerging threats creating new hurdles every day. Staying updated isn't a mere checkbox, it has become a fundamental principle for survival. The essence of these updates is to ensure that you can keep pace with the dynamic environment, safeguarding your assets and keeping your practices in alignment with the current requirements. Therefore, the journey of learning and updating your knowledge should be continuous. The more you embrace learning, the better equipped you will be to navigate the complex digital landscape. With these recent updates, you are empowered to stay relevant, assuring that your assets are safe and your practices are current. So keep learning, keep updating, and most importantly, keep securing.